In business, as in life, responsibility is key. Corporate responsibility goes beyond just making profits. It's about doing what is right at the right time for the good of all. At Chams, our journey has been shaped by commitment to integrity, transparency, and accountability. And that has been one of our strongest foundations. Corporate responsibility for us started with a solid foundation of accountability. It was not just about answering to ourselves. We had stakeholders, shareholders, staff, and the society. This level of responsibility meant that our actions had to be above board at all times. When JKK Computers became an investor in 1998, they brought with them not just funds, but a new level of accountability. We had to give a clear account of our stewardship, ensuring every decision we made was in the best interest of everyone involved. In 2007, we took a bold step forward to get listed on the Nigerian Stock Exchange. It was a huge transition, and it meant we were no longer just accountable to a few investors, but to thousands of shareholders. This required a new level of transparency and corporate governance. Listing on the exchange meant quarterly reports, public scrutiny, and the reality of publishing both good and bad results. We became a goldfish. Everything was out in the open, and there was nowhere to hide. One of the toughest periods in our history was between 2010 and 2012. We reported losses, and every quarter we had to publish those bad results for the whole world to see. But we did not hide. We remained transparent, and we faced our challenges head on. Even when the numbers were bad, our shareholders stood by us because we were honest with them. At our AGMs, they understood our struggles. And 2013, they even gave us a standing ovation for our resilience. That's the power of transparency and trust. Corporate governance also gave us a competitive edge. As a listed company, our competitors had access to our results. It pushed us to innovate constantly and to stay ahead of the curve. Our commitment to corporate responsibility and governance has allowed us to stay focused on what truly matters, delivering value, not just to shareholders, but to society at large. In business, the best regulators are your stakeholders. At Chams, we have thousands of stakeholders who hold us accountable. They regulate us at every AGM, ensuring that we remain on track and focus on doing what's right. Our board meetings, shareholders, interactions, and public accountability all play a critical role in ensuring that we stay true to our values and commitments. One of the most important aspects of corporate responsibility is ensuring that the company outlives its founders. Succession planning is essential, and being a public company pushes us to think about leadership beyond the present. At Chams, we knew that to continue our mission, we had to create a solid structure, strong governance, and a culture that outlasts individuals. This is the true essence of corporate responsibility, building a legacy that endures. At Chams, we believe in going beyond what is required. That is why we voluntarily subjected ourselves to ISO certifications, starting with ISO 9001 and moving towards tougher standards like ISO 27001 and the Payment Card Industry Data Security Standard, PCI DSS. Those standards ensure that our processes are documented, transparent, and ready for succession. It means that no matter who comes and goes, the company runs smoothly, efficiently, and responsibly. Corporate responsibility is not just a requirement, it is a guiding principle. It is about building a company that serves its shareholders, employees, and society while being transparent, accountable, and ethical at all times. At Chams, we believe that when a company operates with integrity and responsibility, it not only succeeds, but also makes a meaningful impact. And that to us is the true measure of success. To recap this lesson about corporate social responsibility, remember these key nuggets. Corporate responsibility is doing what is right and not what is easy. Number 2, transparency builds trust. Trust builds resilience. Number 3, true success is when a company outlives its founders, thanks to strong governance and accountability. Number 4, integrity and responsibility are not just principles, they are the foundations of long-term business success. And the last one, number 5, the best regulators of a company are its stakeholders. They hold you accountable every step of the way. Thank you for joining me today. Stay tuned for our next video where we explore more lessons from my journey at Chams PLC. God bless you.